Right, so Manchester City
against
West Ham.
Yeah.
Down to you, your team, boy.
Yeah, we'll have to go first in our own teams, aren't we?
What's your thoughts about that?
I'm really up in the air about this one. I think you guys think, oh, it's definitely a City win and all this. I don't think it's as clear cut as that. Really respect West Ham at the moment on the Moyes. I think they've done exceptionally well. And I think City still lack that number 9. I really do think that is the missing cog in our machine, basically.
What I don't understand, excuse me if I interrupt you, why you think you know what we're going to predict.
Well, I don't, but we'll see, I guess, in due course. I think. I don't know. I don't know. I'm torn by this one because David Moyes actually, when he was manager of Everton, which is basically what David Moyes is now at West Ham, he's back to that sort of like that form.
He's back to that level, isn't he?
Used to always get one over on City. He always used to get one over on City. He was a thorn in our side. But I've got to have faith in City. They're playing really good football. I mean, made short work of Man United, made short work of Everton. Got out.
That's not saying much.
No, I did get out of second gear against United. Probably got into third gear against Everton. But they're going to have to get into fifth gear against West Ham. So after Wednesday night fixture against PSG, tough game. They're going to have to play the best players. De Bruyne may still be out as well with COVID.
But they'll have one day
I'm making
extra.
Excuses. I'm making excuses.
They'll have one day extra.
I'm going to go with City
recover.
I'm going to go with City win, and I'm going to base that on the fact that we've had a day extra to recover. Although I think West Ham
Thursday.
Yeah, are they not already qualified? So they could maybe rest some players.
I don't. A lot of people always come up with this point, that maybe we're already qualified or whatever and stuff like that. I don't think they see it that way. Yes, you could rest players, but
They're certainly to win the group.
I think they want to win the group.
Yeah, you're not going to rest 11 players, are you?
No, they might rest one or two key players, shall we say.
Well, it's
fresh.
I mean, they'll probably see how they go during the game and maybe take a few players off and substitute them. But
well, City are not going to have that opportunity because they're playing PSG.
I mean, it's interesting you mentioned PSG. Obviously, bit of news coming out of that camp today.
Yeah.
That Pochettino.
Pochettino.
Yeah.
Pochettino.
For once I got it right.
Say that. He got it right. I can't say that. No, but apparently it looks like he could be
the manager of Man United.
Well, we're going to talk about Man United in a bit.
With a 10 million clause.
But in terms of the game tomorrow night, which is City versus PSG, this is obviously going to have a bit of an influence because
a bit of an effect, isn't it? Yeah. Man City, I think Man City will beat them tomorrow night, like I do. As for the game against West Ham, West Ham, after losing against Wolves, they'll really be on the hunt to get back into that momentum. And they're going to go for you, in my opinion.
I mean, excellent against Liverpool. Obviously, excellent against Liverpool.
Yeah.
And did exactly what I think Guardiola will be worried about. Exactly what we don't like playing against us. In terms of, they're dogged in defence, but then when they do break, they're very effective on the counter-attack. And that's where City are quite vulnerable, actually. Showed against Crystal Palace, obviously. Fourth time mentioned tonight. Even though I've done it twice. I
don't need to mention it.
Well, I just know it's going to come up eventually. So getting it in.
I think Man City will beat West Ham, but I don't think it'll be easy.
I don't think West Ham are pushed over at all this year.
No.
So it will be different tonight, I think. Go on, East End boy.
What are you?
East End and proud, boy.
What
Anyway,
is it?
look. West Ham are in 4th place at the moment, okay, in the league. 3 points off from Manchester City. So if they score, if they win, okay, they're on the same points as Man City.
Back to level as they were.
Yeah.
Before they lost to Wolves. Yeah.
The only difference is I think West Ham have scored like 23 goals and let in 14, something like that. Okay, yeah, I don't remember the exact figures. Man City have scored 25 and let in 6. So even though you're talking about the number 9, so on and so forth, but in 12 games they've scored 25 goals. So all
five
this,
of them against Arsenal, 5 against Norwich.
It doesn't matter.
So,
it doesn't matter. They've scored 25
what's
goals.
more significant about what you say is the number of goals conceded here, which
6.
is 6.
6.
So it does say, again, which is what they won the title on last year.
Yeah,
was
the
solid.
defence is solid.
Was solid defence.
Yeah.
And I think City have, they've rested Diaz at the weekend and still didn't concede. So they played Stones and Laporte. I don't know which combination he's going to go with against PSG. I suspect it'll be Laporte and Diaz, which means that Stones will probably play at the weekend alongside, I would guess, Diaz, because of who West Ham are this year. I think, and that shows massive respect to West Ham. Because
Absolutely.
I think actually,
and they deserve it.
Yeah, because I think actually he would probably have protected Diaz in that game after playing against PSG in midweek if it hadn't been West Ham this weekend. And it just shows where West Ham are at the moment. I think, hats off to them. They've been brilliant this season, and all credit to them.
Well, look. I mean, obviously it's going to be a very difficult game for West Ham. They're scoring goals. I think, like I said, I think it's 23 goals. Yeah, but Man City have only let in 6. So it just goes to show it's going to be hard to score against them. They've got a good defence. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Dad.
Yeah, I honestly, as well as West Ham are doing, as well as I think they're competing for the top 4 position, I still believe that the top 3 is Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea. Not in that order, okay? Naming the 3 teams who I think are competing for those positions. So I'm going to go for a Man City win, even though West Ham are playing really, really well. I can't see them winning. Okay.
Me neither.
But then
I'm not just out of the Carabao Cup in last month.
Yeah.
But that was 0-0 and it was on penalties. But yeah. I think they did struggle in that. They created 2 or 3 chances, but that was it basically. I think. Yeah.
But that said, they beat Liverpool 3-2.
They did. But yeah, but against City, I mean, let's compare apples with apples there. Liverpool haven't been great defensively this year.
But they're still in the top 3.
They are, but they've not been great defensively, whereas City have been solid defensively. So this is what I'm saying. I think we restricted West Ham to 3 chances. Liverpool actually didn't concede that many chances against West Ham, but the chances they did concede.
Yeah, but hold on, Liverpool have only let in 11 goals.
That's a lot for.
Well, it's 5 goals more than City.
Well, it's a lot when you look at Chelsea. Have only let in 4, 5. I think it's
4 goals.
4 goals. So
I've got it in my notes.
No, I got this one last week. I said 4 or 5, and I knew it was 4. But yeah. So I think they conceded the weekend. No, obviously they didn't. They won 3-0. But yeah, I mean Chelsea's defence absolutely solid and scoring goals. So I think City solid defence, but not scoring in every game. And they've been nilled 3 times this season. West Ham do have the ability to do that to a team.
I'm sorry, Chelsea have scored 30 goals, yeah? Man City have scored 25. And, hold on a second, Liverpool have scored 35 goals. But let in 11, yeah? and on the same point as Manchester
Yeah, but
City.
it's fine. When
So-
you score 5 goals against one team, but then,
Yeah, no,
but
so
then,
I'm
but then when
basically
you go to the
saying-
game and you draw at home against Southampton.
Yeah, but I'm basically
you nilled at home against Crystal Palace,
Went to points.
and you nilled.
I'm basically saying you're right. Okay, right, because Chelsea have scored 30, Liverpool have scored 35. Okay, but the bottom line is you're still second
I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining. I'm
on
not
goal
complaining.
difference.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I'd like to be second.
and you're 3 points off top spot. So,
I'm not complaining, Sean. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying the games that we haven't scored, obviously you're going to drop points if you don't score. That was the first game of the season against Tottenham, where we lost 1-0. At home against Southampton, where it was 0-0, and then at home against Crystal Palace, which we lost 2-0.
does he sound as if he's complaining?
No, I'm saying.
No.
So you say that there's not a problem with this number 9.
I don't think so.
I think there's balls going into that box which would be converted into goals.
If you
So-
had solid
if you had
number
solid
9.
Okay, so why hasn't he been in the market for number 9?
Well, he was in for Harry Kane.
Oh, that's true. But if he didn't get Harry Kane, why didn't he have a backup,
A backup
plan?
plan. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. It's true.
If it's that important, why did he not have a backup plan?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
that
maybe-
makes sense.
Maybe there wasn't anybody that
He really
quite,
fancied at the time.
fancied, So
No.
and thought, well,
We've got enough.
why buy
why-
just
yeah,
for the
yes.
sake of buying?
Well, also, I mean, obviously, you'll find this with Newcastle.
I'm sorry, there
As
were
soon as
players
City
out
reaches
there.
it, it's double the price.
Excuse me. There was Haaland. He could have got Suarez in.
Haaland wasn't going to
tempted.
move, was he? Haaland wasn't going to move.
Well, no, you don't know that.
Suarez. I don't think Suarez would go to City. I don't think he's
You don't know that, but
I also don't think he's a City player actually as well. I think
he's a goal scorer.
no, but I think he's
likes biting people.
yeah. I think that is
So did Mike Tyson.
yeah. Oh, he's a great boxer, yeah. But also staying by that, City also have this image that they want for the club, and Suarez would not have fitted that image.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I get that.
Yeah, and albeit him being a great player, he was also an Atletico Madrid player. He's on loan for Barcelona, I know.
Why didn't they get Kyogo Furuhashi?
Well, to be honest, now that looks like maybe they missed out, But I think they're waiting for the right player to come along into the market.
To be honest, Kyogo Furuhashi, I mean, could definitely be on the radar next year.
Oh, absolutely. He's definitely on the radar for Premier League.
It's a few players, isn't there? There's a lot of Benfica as well. Who Suarez actually recommended for Barcelona. I can't remember his name. Sorry. I think definitely Velovic from Fiorentina. Definitely in the mix there.
There are players out there that they could have had as a second choice.
Yeah. I mean, as I say, Sergio Aguero didn't play that often last year. I know he played number 10 for City, but played in the number 9 role.
Yeah.
Really sorry that he's obviously now having to retire due to his heart problems. What a great loss to football that is.
It is. He was a great player.
Absolutely.
But he had a good run.
Yeah, and to be honest, his knees were going anyway, I think. So it's almost like I was surprised that Barcelona wanted him because of his problems that he had with his knees at City.
Your knees are going up, mate.
My knees went a long time ago. I actually share a birthday with Sergio Aguero.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And a knee problem.
And a knee problem with him. He's a little bit younger.
So anyway, I think we all basically agreed that we think Man City are going to edge this one. And,
Yeah.
I think they're going to get a result out of this. Am I right?
Absolutely.